Dustin Holt takes on Bob McCoy in a best-of-7 matchup. William Stuart here. Alongside me once again is Mr. Ryan Mooneyham. Ryan, what do you anticipate from this final? We saw Bob already play one time. We saw him play against Garrett his last match. Beat Garrett 3-2.
The court is proving to be vital. Having that ton-plus start. If you can put those two factors, and actually in the last match, the middle round proved to be the crippler or the for either player in a situation. So you got to get the court, you got to throw strong, you got to stay strong, and then don't mess around on your checkouts. That outside wire will get you every time if you're not prepared.
Yeah, it certainly will. We'll see how this one happens. I mean, Dustin's been playing well. We all know the player that he is and the player he is capable of being. It's just kind of
Dustin
keeping
last
consistent.
Couple years is really, yeah. He's been playing a lot of steel tip, so
he should technically have a little advantage, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's it's going to be ton plus. It's the way you're going to win this. You might get lucky with a 60 turn and your opponent 60 turns, but if you go 60 or less, your opponent's ton plus. I mean, you could be out of it quick. What do you think? Is it going to be a 40 average to win this?
I would assume so. You would think. Maybe a 30, 38. You could see a high 30s win this. We'll figure it out here. Bob looking to try to add some pressure to the 1-2-4 for Dustin.
Ooh, just pulled it. Good recovery on the third dart. For the black. Boom! I got to do that. Boom!
So good stuff from Holt. 41.75 here in this first leg.
So my understanding over the years of corking on the soft tip board, you can't pull the darts if they're in the black unless it's the center hole. Is that correct for you, Will? Is what you know?
Yeah, but then again, I'm not the soft tip player that you are, bud. You play an awful lot of soft tip compared to me.
Because when you're playing the PDC cork or a WDF cork, you can pull that green or red. But I think on a soft tip board, the only dart you can pull is the center hole.
As James Henniger, Skulls gives us that is correct.
Yes, it's cork every leg. I was reading Jeremiah's comment.
Big 180. You said Jeremiah's comment?
You said it's cork every leg. I said, yes, Jeremiah, it is cork every leg.
All righty. Sorry, I had Garrett Rakowski and Steve Hilger pop in to say they're bidding me adieu. I guess they're saying, you sure you don't want to go to Whataburger? And I said, yeah, I'd rather have a PBJ sandwich, my guy. Oh, my goodness.
180 for Dustin Holt out of the gate. Does he back it up?
Let's see if he can. We'll zoom in on it. Nope, he won't. So maybe we'll just avoid it. I went to push the button, and it didn't work. So
maybe I should just shut up next time.
That old commentator's curse gets him once again.
Caleb Butler responds to my comment. The only reason to pull the center hole is so that the person can have a chance to tie you. I thought that was correct.
Yep. I mean, sometimes you're still. I mean, everybody has a different way of going about things, but that's pretty standard throughout the board. But I'm talking about like even with years of experience, it's always good to double check and such. But how about our viewership tonight?
Well,
been amazing. 350 plus, crawling up on that 400 mark.
Telling you what, USA Darts Production and Will Stewart brings them out.
Another one.
And speaking of bringing them out, speak of bringing them out, there's another 180.
That's just amazing.
Bob McCoy is not out of this.
No.
He himself has produced the 180s, so right here's that turn that he displayed in the semifinals.
How about this? Come on,
Come
bud.
on, Bob. Give us another one. Boom! There it is, guys.
So pressure has been added. But will Holt overcome? It looks certainly like it could just do that. And Ryan, two-dart checkout.
That's smooth. I mean, that was smooth, folks. 57, 24, 1-2, check. There it is in the black. Cannot pull.
I can see him give them a little more love to each other. We're going to get underway. Rocking the Hey Dudes is Bob McCoy. When are we going to get the Hey Dude sponsorship our way, as that is the signature shoe of darts right now, it seems like.
That is the signature shoe for about everything I see everywhere I go. And man, I do not own a pair. I swear, folks, I do not own a pair.
I will tell you this. I had a chance to try out some of the triple 20 shoes down in DPFL. There's a lot of hit or miss on those shoes, but man, they were actually pretty nice. They were pretty stable. I feel like I'm sturdy, and using those little angles, kind of cool. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to get over the Hey Dudes, you know.
Well, it's funny because if you look at all the jersey colors, they've got Hey Dudes matching their jerseys. Because they're down there, I get fairly inexpensive. I mean, I think they're around $60, $70. I don't know what exactly people are paying for them, but they're matching their jerseys a lot better with them.
Bob for another, gets another 180 for him, trying to put one on the board.
137 open, 180 follow.
It is
140 open.
I'll tell you what, it is nice to see these guys. There's no fist bumping going on, but they're still giving each other a little love when necessary. Big hits, they deserve a little love.
I mean, 40 and a 52. Does he go 180, or does he go triple 20, and then go straight to the 16s? What does he do?
Oh.
Yep, he just pulled it. Yeah, now he's just going to set it up.
He's still out in front.
57.
Looking promising. Now, I do fancy a 102, even with pressure on. There's so many ways you can go about that, but with pressure on, I mean, trip 16 is always my number on the 102.
Oh, yeah.
You can get away with that. So any number around it, you still have a checkout opportunity. He may need to do that here after that 180 from Dustin Holt. So if it's me, I'm looking trip 16. Like I said, everything around it can lead to a checkout opportunity. But to each their own here. Let's see how he goes about it. That's usually not one that a lot of people go for. It's a very conservative route.
51.
Oh, difficult.
Oh, he pulled it. He was going to go 57. We've already seen this once out of Dustin. Will we see it again?
Oh, man, it could be a two-darter, too, just like the last one.
Got to go to the 12 route.
Yeah.
In the black.
Take a quick view of our side view there. Do need to work in that cutaway shot. How about this from Bob? He could do it on double 12 and does so. Great shot from Bob. Let's take a look at that replay. Almost identical to the one before.
We've got a best of 7. It's 2-1. Still got a cork. Well, that's twice Dustin's been out of the bull ring.
How about that? Bob actually choosing to move over for that dart. Did you see that?
Yeah, it could be right in his line of sight. I was sitting there thinking, because when a dart sticks in a soft tip board, unless the tip is weak, it's usually going to fly like straight in your line of sight.
Yeah.
So you typically move more. A lot of times, a player on a steel tip board will have that darts arced up where you can get underneath it pretty easily.
Well, here we go. Bob to lead us off in leg number 4. We're getting some love in our chat in regards to streaming other events. We appreciate that love. We definitely try our hardest to put on a good production here and have some great commentators join us as well. Thanks to Mr. Ryan Mooneyham for joining me virtually right now. He's actually there from the comfort of his home in Springfield, Missouri. So pretty cool that you were able to jump on and help us out here tonight, Ryan. So thank you, sir.
Well, I wanted to be at Shark Tank somehow. I haven't missed one yet until this year.
Yeah, it's unfortunate you couldn't be in attendance to Rec Shop here this weekend, as I believe you could, but we'll move on to the next event. I know you've been getting a lot of practice in with your son-in-law or future son-in-law, maybe.
Yeah, next weekend, depending on how my back holds up, is Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, is that one you need to attend if you are in the area, even if you're not. Mark it down. Blueberry Hill, one of those iconic venues that is just amazing. A must go to.
Well, here we are in leg number 4, and both players have started slow. We've seen some big checkouts. We've seen some big ton turns, and leg 4, we're just a little bit on the slow side. Who's going to have the big ton turn?
This could be the big one here. It's not going to get him to a checkout no matter what, but it's a significant amount of pressure added to Dustin's throw here. And he can get 2 on the spin similar to Dustin, and then Dustin's going to feel a lot of pressure having that done to him.
It's that middle round. Does he drop down to the 19s?
Did want to take a look at this view here. The setup of Bob. Kind of you can see he's very sturdy. Just a little bit of movement towards the end of his throw there, kind of upward angle. Oh my gosh. The one and only Olivia Terry just surprised the heck out of me. Oh. Olivia, quality shot. Of course, you know Olivia, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah, I met her at Booyaka.
Yeah, she's a quality shot there. Illinois, right? Ohio. I had to give her
You were way
I
off.
had to give her it. You went to Toledo, right? Yeah, so Olivia actually a Toledo basketball player, if I'm not mistaken. She just looked at me in the dead into my soul and said, "You damn right, son.
We
You
got
damn
tops
right."
here.
Oh, no.
What did he do?
He just went bull and busted.
Oh, what did he? 19 left him 100. Trip 20 left tops, and he goes right at the heart.
He thought he had 129.
Yep, he did.
Or he thought he had 127. Holy, no, 129, sorry. My
129
goodness
was that
gracious.
checkout. He busted it.
That is unfortunate.
That happens. And that happens.
Dustin could take clear advantage here.
Well, I can tell you he'll know the route this time because he gets another look.
Yeah, he's even
He threw the right dart.
Double checking here. I mean, it was in. It was in the double bull. I mean, that was
It
getting
just
shot
wasn't the
if
right
it would have been a
checkout.
129.
Okay, buddy, here. Trip 20. Not going to go. I'd be frustrated too. I mean, we all make those mistakes on the board. It happens to the best of the world.
Yeah, it does, but I don't know. It's just take a look. If I'm him, take a look at that that scoreboard. But if you're just confident and you don't take a look and you're going right at it, I mean, it is what it is. He's still getting a look here. 60-20 for tops for Bob to kind of mess around with it and still get the advantage possibly.
Boy, we've made a mess of this leg, gentlemen.
We have really made a mess of this one, haven't we? There's no denying it. Sometimes
we
it just happens like that.
41 winners every leg, and then we've made a mess with this one here. And I don't know if either player wants it. Do they want it? Surely Dustin's going to want to check it out here. Yeah, he's even laughing about it.
He can't even believe what's happening right now. Bob just threw down his darts on the
Unfortunately,
table.
I do the same thing. I would pull away, go get a drink, take a deep breath, and go, okay, let's get back on track, folks.
Garrett Rakowski in the chat right now just biting at his nails as he wish he would have had some of this action. Dustin does pull it off, though, after all. As it's a 3-1 lead, and you can see him going, I'm sorry, man, I shouldn't have won that one. Well, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You both messed around with it, and someone had to find it eventually, gentlemen. Let's just be real about it. Harsh, but real.
Right in the black.
Oh, my.
Ooh,
hello, gentlemen. Let's go again.
Ooh.
I think that's 2 holes out, maybe 1. Looks like 2, though. And Bob's going to get the throw here. Once again, big shout out to Sharks Restaurant and Billiards. If you have not been up here, you definitely want to come check it out, folks. Quality food, quality entertainment. They've got pool and darts, whether it be steel tip or soft tip. Come on out, check it out.
Just managing 81 on that turn. 10 plus here for Dustin Holt puts him right out in the driver's seat, right where he needs to be. Both of them started out really, really good in this match. We lost focus?
We could have lost a little focus. To be honest, I mean, maybe we got a little complacent. I don't know. I mean, we've all been there. I mean, a tournament's a tournament. This is their probably 5th round.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, they started at 6:30 and it's 8:47. They've been on the boards the whole time.
Yep. It has gone quick.
Nice
though.
cover shot there.
Let's be honest. Compared to a round robin format, this has gone very quick in the single elimination format.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you're also getting your weekend going. Maybe they're just establishing some groove. I can't say that because they've had all night to establish a groove. They should have been here warming up, practicing, whatnot. Mike Maloney, how many players is he asking? I think only 57 this evening, so a little bit lower than our last year's. Of course, we don't have your Leonard Gates, your Jules Van Dongen this year. They are overseas competing. Of course, we want to wish Leonard Gates some luck for tomorrow or this weekend's senior event, as well as Jules Van Dongen. And how about Danny Jansen? We'll wish him a little luck as well.
Hoping he has a good turn. He's playing well. He just had some either an unlucky dart or someone just came out of the gate red hot. I mean, that's PDC darts.
That's how it goes, man. You get one shot. If you don't take it and you miss, you probably are out.
Does he go 51-51 or does he go the 20s route?
He's going 20 route. I fancy the
Gotta go to the
51-51 there.
Danny and I argued that the other night. I was like, well, why don't you go trip 20? He goes, no, 51-51 tops. 1 dart, 2 dart, check.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to argue with him.
Less movement, and also you avoid that double 11. I can't do the double 11. Inside, you're done. How about this? Double 5. Wow. Bob McCoy makes it interesting here in our final 3-2.
We're not done. Bob grabs this leg. We'll get a decider. Let's see how that cork goes. The cork's been huge.
Matt Stoner joining us saying, hey, Will Stuart, and the better part of the team, Ryan Mooneyham. Well, you are not lying there, Matt. Thanks for joining us.
I am lucky to be a part of it, and I'm lucky to be a part of it at this fashion, too. This is a very fun and exciting thing to be able to do and be a part of. And, you know, being able to do this from home this year is still keeps me in the action for Shark Tank.
Well, it is a little bit more difficult having the grandbaby and whatnot. And, I mean, jobs, we all got those as well. We can't forget about that. So, Dustin, though, starting us off as he will gather a low ton of 125.
He shook his hands like, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that 125 open. McCoy can ton 80 here. Let's see it.
This would be huge. Huge indeed. Big 180 for Bob as he tries to tie us up here and make it 3-3 to go to a last leg decider.
To the 18s. Nope, back to the 20.
Yeah, looking for another number here. Then he goes up top once again. Good recovery with the 99.
Got a triple.
Yeah.
234, 222. I know we get the old pistols at the stream. This has been the round that's been the decider for these matches tonight. Is who turns right here. Come on, give us another one.
Yes. Big 180 for Bob. He will get the first look at 42.
Can Dustin match him?
I feel he's going to.
Give us another one.
He's going to. Oh, man, I love it. 180, 180.
I wish
42.
I was up there screaming 180 on a microphone.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go. 10 for
10-6.
32.
10 or 6.
We've got a decider, Ryan. Well, who's it going to be? Dustin Holt or Bob McCoy? $400 on the line, $250 for second. Who's going to take home the money? That is the question. Let's find out together, folks. Who you got in the chat?
Here comes that deadly cork. Who's
Let us
got
know.
the cork?
See Bob really taking his time here. I think
Mark Lacombe, our statistician in the background. 4 ton 80s for Dustin Holt, 3 ton 80s for Bob McCoy. And
Yes.
guess what? It's going to be a Dustin Holt start.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate that. You saw Bob really wasn't happy with that with that dart there of Dustin's. He had to move over to the left-hand side of the Aki to try to make that work. But here we go. Can he lead us off once again with a doozy? Dustin Holt does it.
Call it out, Will.
Big 180 from Dustin Holt.
Oh, come on, Bob. Come on, stay there. Give us a ton plus.
Holt just below. I was curious if he might move around there with that one. Doesn't feel it's quite blocked, so pounds in the 140.
180, 140. That's a pretty darn good start after 6 starts. A lot of pressure on Bob right here. Goes for the cover shot on the 18s. Only manages 18. Just 98 on the turn. 180 for Dustin. He can take his time and set up for a good check.
Yeah, no real pressure added to this dart, so he just pounds in another one. Great shot to set up a 56 look after 9.
Bob has no choice, but he's going to have to be big turn here, big turn. He can do it. He's been doing it. Come on, give us another one.
Oh, my goodness, a 180 again. We're getting spoiled here in this one.
For the win.
Dustin Holt pulls it off, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the Shark Tank Shootout, the Shark Tank Dart Tournament. Dustin Holt ends up grabbing the title here. Let's take a look at the replay. 16 for tops, and he does it. You see the big fist pump there for him.